As long as we come on air every evening, the whole world must listen. As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwokika Abiyama must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, Nna nke bi n'eluigwe, ka aha gị dị nsọ, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. those words can never be in vain because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. Ahadin sosine bigebi rone bigebi. He said, my name is Namdekano. I am the leader of indigenous people of Biafra all over this very planet, I tell you. I lead indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. So also do I command the armies of Biafra. They are fiercely loyal. They are loyal, I tell you, and doing the work that I expect them to do. I also direct Radio Biafra not through any power which I possess or any extraordinary knowledge, but by your grace, O Lord. By your grace, we honor you and we adore you. I know that some people listening, including the British, may not understand what we are doing. But there is nobody in Britain that answers Nwachukwu, the child of heaven. We do. Therefore, when we worship our Father, people should not try to be jealous.
All right, we are welcome this wonderful evening. Once again, we don't land, we don't come. Today, I greet you anywhere you dey join from, anywhere you dey see, the view, the eye from. Now my greetings are carry come. I throw salute. I say Atwale. Zelebiam, I see you now for line. You don't finish. I greet us, I greet us, I greet us. Stella, my sister, I greet you. One kwachi som they will noli. Noli nekenem. Gerard Gerard, I greet you. They will, and they will. And Uncle Jerry, I greet you. I greet you. Those that are not here, those that are not on the comment, and those that are in the comment, I greet every one of you. Today, We go talk so many things, but the thing be say, make I clear my throat, talk plenty. I don't think, although we were online today, I was online today. We had the first outing of Yoruba, Isoko, and other tribes. It was fun. You see, people should be waking up to the reality, to the truth. Make we know where would they go. Make we go where would they go. So Biafra, e go come, yes. But wetin we go do? We must work for Biafra to come. If we no work, Biafra no dey come. E no go come. Na our duty to restore Biafra. Excuse me. Na our responsibility to restore Biafra. Today, when you look at wetin dey happen for zoo, you go see say zoo no dey again. You go see say zoo don finish. Everybody don understand wetin dey happen. Everybody now don understand say no future, no tomorrow. Even today, e no dey for zoo. Wetin you dey see for zoo na anything can happen at any moment, at any minute, and at any second. Anything fit happen. Person wey you see now, in next 1 minute, you fit no see am again. Wetin happen? They go tell you say one story, one story. Either they tell you say na if you no be say na stray bullet, e go be say police brutality or army. I see the video where army climb roof. The Abi police the climb roof, go take come enter person house for middle of the night. They break the roof to enter somebody house. That is what we are crying for. That is what we are saying. No security. Even when you think, even when you think, eh? Even when you think that you have a security agent, no security can save you from waiting that happen now. No security go save anybody. No security can save anybody. Anybody where you like to be. Today, so many things that happen. America, they load. America, they load. US, Washington, it they load. You understand? It is loading. So get ready. Those that can afford it, those can make it. You have the document, you have the qualifications. Go to Washington. Go and witness something where they in the midst of the something will be the cocoa. Like I said before, this is government of the people, by the people, for the people. Time don't pass away, they do something, say, people grow when I walk, no give a chance self to come they look you. Bupi isi ozugbo na ikpupe igbogoro nwa agwọ bupi isi ozugbo we move, we continue. So today I want us to remember that just 1 month now, in 1 month now, our prime minister go come court. Just 1 month, he go come court. Okay, just in 1 month, our prime minister go court for Finland. We are believing God that he no get anything we do. Therefore, they have to let him go. They have to let him go. Now, waiting me, I believe. Now be that one because he no do anything. Because they have not till now when me and you dey here come up to tell you, see what him do, see what him do. We don't find guilty for this, guilty for that. No, they never find anything against him till now when me and you they hear the talk. They never see anything against our PM. You they get the message. So I want everybody to really understand that what would they do is more of the spiritual. Dịka ha siri gwa gị na ihe anyị na-eme bụ ihe mmụọ. Hmm? Ihe anyị na-eme ọ ihe mmụọ ka ọ ama m nke kamera na hangekwa na hang this night. Hmm? Nke ọ na hang. Ọ dịkwa egwu. Ọ dịkwa egwu. Well, it is good. It is well. So we are hoping. I want you do. I don't even know the day when they go court again. Hmm? I want make we know that everything we are doing now, our freedom depend on what we are doing. Our freedom depend on what we are doing. Now the truth is that one. Everything we did do, our freedom depend on that. And then the freedom of our leader depend on that. We thank God that we have been able to prove to Finland that Simon Ekpa is not the cause of insecurity in zoo. You see what thing that happened in zoo today. I want to make we quickly see this some updates or headlines before we go on. See the kind of Nigeria, atiku, rufai we lose as they plan. You see, what do you call him? The man of Max. I greet you. Nas, I greet you. Nas Uzukundewo. Max, okay, I greet you. You see what Nigeria has become of. When you are talking of Nigeria, you know who you are talking about. They are now using this kind of narrative. You see, when we tell you that Nigeria is a place that you are not even sure, this is who is this? Look at Boko Haram are their freedom fighters, and plus so many other ones that I cannot go and bring up now. Today they will come and tell you, little city of Bogatanga. That name Bogatanga, they like they like and cry, and they like and cry. So as I tell you, if you look here, you will see name politicians are now using terrorists as a boast. Say they want they can boast. So if you no vote them, you know what thing they go do you. You see, when we tell it just look like it just look like now people are saying, hey, they want to release Tinubu, what do you call it? Tinubu crime record. Tinubu FBI want to regulate. And they ask you a question. If they release and what you want they can do. You already know, say Tinubu na drug baron in be. You already know, say Tinubu is the loaned money. You already know, say Tinubu rig your election. You already know, say Tinubu he no win election. Wetin you want with the paper? They give you the paper now. What you want to can do? The one wey they don't give you about the terrorist financiers, where UAE give you, what you can do? You arrest anybody, make it remain Tinubu wey be your president. This is the kind of useless thing people are using to make noise. They will come and talk rubbish. You go to newspaper, you go to TV, hey, Tinubu this, hey, Tinubu that, hey, Tinubu they go. If they release them, yes, you go use a mock, talk, blah, blah, blah. You finish. Nothing more. You finish there. Nothing more. That's something I want us to see here. Because when we dey look at another one before we go, now small small we dey go. Obasanjo, 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 okay, one link max. Sorry. Obasanjo is calling Nigeria that they should name a street after the name of what is his name? Chukwumanzo. Do you see the kind of useless things they are bringing as an idea? Just to make people feel, hey, we are being remembered, hey, we are being recognized, hey, blah, 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 blah. I want to tell you that not only Mumu no know anything. Obasanjo is being the person, Obasanjo na the person, eh, where come our land, come by our people. He never come tell you sorry. He never suggest say, make we beg these people, say we dey sorry for wetin we commit because no be war we go fight. Na genocide we go. They never talk am as at his age, whether na 89 e dey abi na 99. He never talk am. Wetin e dey? Wetin you wan do with linking or giving Chukwumazogu a street? You go name one street. Even if you like, change the whole Nigeria. Begin dey call Nigeria say na Chukwumazogu be the name of your country. E no matter. We are not interested in what you can give. We are interested in our freedom. We are interested in our own freedom, not in what you suggest, not in telling us Igbophobia. You are not Igbophobia. Stop Igbophobia. When you are the leader of the Igbophobia, you are the leader of the Igbophobia. And you are here calling people, stop Igbophobia, stop Igbophobia. Another thing I want to show us here is this. Benue. Look at the Benue state. Before we go into anywhere, before we go there, let's go. Mazi Max, you are welcome.
Thank you, Mazuko. My prophet Onyishunkwacha, today, sir, you know where you are kept. Good evening. Do teno namoche.
The man,
Ya gazie anyị. Ọ ya dịrị anyị na mma na eke, ọ ya dịrị anyị na mma na afọ, nkwọ na n'olie. Our God, He is doing great job for the people that He has called. Nothing anybody will do to us. I just share this program on my space right now, and I believe that some
thank
of our
you.
people will join. Yes,
Thank you.
it is well with us. I've not been coming to your platform. There are other places I've been going. I know the rest.
I dey see you now. I dey see you.
And they always, as long as Chukwu Abiyama give me the privilege, to support my mother's ancestral home, I would do it with all pleasure. Like I always say, if it is inevitable, we will do what we, have been trained to do. Because there is nobody, no inch, according to Mazi Namdekane, no inch of Biafran land will be secede to anybody. No pinch, no inch of that land will be taken away by anybody. We are going to protect our land. It is our responsibility to do it. And I hope that Biafrans that are watching us as we do all these things, we realize that we are not joking. And we are not joking. God did not call me here you, and the rest of my nemoches and my nemoches by coincidence. No, he has a reason for bringing us together. And that reason is for the freedom, the restoration of that lost nation called Biafra, the abandoned nation called Biafra, the restoring the dignity of the people of that country, that nation. And I believe that God Almighty will do it for us
See?
with or without our contribution, because I think it is a time. Just like the same way God rounded up the children of Israel and made them recognize that there was a place that they were before they chased them away into slavery due to their stubbornness. The same thing is going to happen to us. God will cause us to go back to our place and fight more than some of us are fighting today. I just want to speak a little on this Igbo people refusing to join the army. Why would they join the army? Why would they join the army? When they were recruiting for Central Bank of Nigeria job, NMPC job, did they call them? Did they call them when they were recruiting into the what do they call it? A refinery and the rest of them that are there unproductive? Did they call them? Why would they call them to come and join the army? I like I said on my timeline on Space. Look, any young Biafran that wants to join the Nigerian army, first of all, go and look, take a tour of all the military reference hospitals. There is Yaba Military Hospital. There is reference hospital in Kaduna. There are reference hospitals all over, managed by the Nigerian army. Go and check the people, the casualties that are there. They are using their meager allowance to fund their medications and their upkeep. You go there and see. Some of us that went in there and came out alive, God was with us. Our people say that the Liberian people say sheep luck and goat luck will never be the same. You do not know what is going to happen. There is a proverb. A sheep discovered that the nanny goat has given birth. He said, "Oh, and the patrician time for the sheep to give birth is not due. Fast, 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 fast. Let me do my own. Let me do my own." At the end, the sheep now gave birth to a premature, this in how do they call it? A
Lamb.
sheep, lamb or so, lamb. Okay, it
Uh,
gives to a little one like that. So, and it died later on. So that is how it is, my people. Do not compare your luck with another person. Someone might cross that place and he is lucky or she will be lucky, but you will not be lucky. There are quite a lot of people that we picked their dead bodies in the war front. And I would like you to fight a war where you will have glory. And that glory is defending your father's ancestral land. We are not full-blooded Biafrans. We are half Biafrans and half another country. We know what we went through. We know what we are going through. We know the reason why we say this must happen. Don't be a stumbling block to it. Do anything that you can to make sure that the consequences that are befalling the Hausa people today will not be our own portion. I can stay in Ghana and do everything and laugh for all I care. But our people say whatever that affect the eyes will definitely affect the nose. And as we keep on talking, as we keep on shouting, as in a woman, thank you so much. Good evening, sir. I hope you're doing well.
Max is not only Igbos. I am happy that everybody is waking up. Even Akwa Ibom are not interested. Akwa Ibom, I will show you a video. I saw it yesterday and I said, what? Let's just I'm in the beg Akwa Ibom to join. Look at it here. Nigeria Army beg youth in Akwa Ibom State, Southeast to join military. See it? Everybody is waking up. Let us listen to them.
I was sent here to come to speak to my people so that tomorrow, if I'm seated in an aircraft or in a bus or in a gathering where any of you mention that the Nigerian army is marginalizing you, you cannot say that. In 9 days, some states in this country, the registration thus far, as of now that I'm speaking to you, is 3,000 by some states. Some other states, 2,005. Some 2,000. Some 1,005. I've left other Niger Delta states. I've told them their statistics. So let me not bring theirs. Let me talk about Akwa Ibom. As of now, Akwa Ibom is 500 plus. Why is there low patronage, low enrollment into the army by us? Why? That's the question. That's the question I've come to ask. The truth is, as a son of Niger Delta, that we all know what Niger Delta stands for. This is the best for me, and that's why I'm here. This is the best for me.
I
have no single regret from this.
How they hear you?
You are asking people what is making them not to be enlisted or have the interest, the zeal to be enlisted into the military. How much is the salary? How much? Have you gone to where they live?
You did not even get his point. That other places they are taking 3,000, 5,000, but they have made it lower than 500 for them in Akwa Ibom. Yes, you are not interested.
In Enugu, they say 200. Let's say in Enugu alone is 200. Yeah. Then the rest of the 5 states, according to them now, in Southeast, will be 1,000, isn't it? Okay, let's say you gather that 1,000. When we joined, for Abia State, it was only 40 vacancies. 40 vacancies. That was in the 90s. 40 vacancies. Then now, why are they recruiting massively like this? Because they are losing men. They are losing men. When you are losing men, then you have to replenish. You have to augment. They are losing people. Now, tell me, the families of those people that are being, pied in the war front, what is their condition? Right in front of me, so many of them were just out of the barracks without even the gratuity of their deceased people, paid to them. I had an experience. I told you that I wanted to marry an Ebanke lady. We spoke Igbo, and that is the reason why anybody that comes to tell me that Ebanke is not Igbo, I will spit at you if you are very close to me. The father was a sergeant, my senior, a 79 my senior. This man died. The wife first died through accident. Then the husband now could not bear it. Just exactly 1 year, the man too died. The daughter was my best friend and the lady I wanted to marry if I had continued. In fact, even when I left and came to Ghana, only that she refused to join me in Ghana because she was the first daughter. The rest were still younger as at that time, but some of them joined the Air Force, one joined Air Force, and the other one was married to a soldier too. I'm just telling you this. This is my own experience. Then when the father died, they could not. She was a very beautiful girl, a Banke woman, very beautiful girl. And Okene has good eyes for good things. So when this thing happened, Okene, she's tall, fair in complexion. It'd be like what we call in Liberia, mulatto. So, and I love her so much that time. There was serious connection, body chemistry between me and that beautiful Ebanke lady. Her name was Obiazi. So when the father died, there are some documents they need to the next of kin will fill and so on and so forth. I first of all bought a ticket for her flight from Kaduna to Lagos to go and sort them out. That is a place they call it where the Ojuku's father's building at Ikoyi. The one they use it was the directorate. They call it Directorate of Military Pension. That was where at Ikoyi. So when she got there, these same people wanted to have a carnal knowledge of her before they would do that. And the person that was doing it that wanted to do it is someone from my own mother's land, like Imo State. Then she called me. I have to fly from Kaduna. That time, my rank has risen a little. It has risen power. So now I now fly from there, take emergency leave straight to Port Harcourt, to Lagos. That was where I met one woman they called Mrs. Adelach at that time. She was the directorate. She was the director for the pensions. So I went there. The file was taken away and put different place. If she cannot lay down for them, then they have to share the money into two. You see how wicked these people can be? Someone that died, the next of kin, the daughter came. You want to take advantage of him. That was how. I have to fight for them to keep them in the barracks because they had no place to go. Where do you want to chase them? You did not pay them. Where do you want to chase them to? I have to fight and fight and fight for them to stay until the money was paid to her. Immediately I went there, I finished everything. When they see, as na anya karaka na say na nyuma. Yes. Anya karaka na nyuma. So when I got there, level as at that time, there is, in fact, I have to press charges on that man. I have to press charges on him. You see, so, and he was tried, orderly room tried. He went through orderly room trial, even if I wasn't in Lagos. You see, so that is how this will go to Yaba and go and see. That is how they did to all of them. They won't pay you, they chase you out. They chase your family out. This is people that serve that country in debt. In death. How much is the salary of a private soldier? How much is the salary of a lance corporal? Is it a living wage? How much is the salary of a corporal, sergeant, staff sergeant, warrant officer second class, warrant officer first class, army warrant officer, AWO, army warrant officer, AWO, which is the last the last in other rank during our time. How much is their salary? That you are going to check those ones that are fighting the terrorists in the war front. How much are they paying them? How much are they paying them? The amount they pay us in Liberia.
About that, they are being owed.
The amount they pay them, they pay us while we were in Liberia. And that is ECOMOG. Nigeria was even catering for that. It's more than the amount they are paying them, according to what I heard. According to what I heard.
It's not according to, it's true, because they paid them. You've forgotten the last year, the soldier, or last 2 years, a soldier that came out, he was paid 50,000 naira for a salary, and for 1 year he did not get he did not go home, and he was in far north Kano. So he got the 50,000 and went to back, and it happened that the transport fare is going and coming is 70,000. So he decided to go back, and when he complained, he was
Now,
commercial or whatever for almost 1 year.
yeah.
So you went to
Now,
Eco.
is that
You were
what you
paid
are
by
going to?
Eco, not Nigeria then. Not Nigeria.
Even in we were cheated as well. $12 per day. Compare $5 today. How much is it? $5 in Nigeria. And those people that are
$5.
fighting, I think they said the operation allowance is to 1,000. Abi, is it 1,000 or 2,000 a day? The one that are fighting, someone should confirm and let me know. The one that are fighting there, they are paying, I think, 1,000 or 2,000. It's not even up to 5,000 a day. They are paying them there. And these people that are wearing the red gadget, the corner staff officer, the rest of them are the ones are eating all the money, and they will not give to the people that are fighting the war, which is the other ranks. And you are coming out to ask people, you don't know what makes them not to have the interest. When they look at the remuneration and what they will benefit, exchanging their blood and their lives for defending the country, and they paid peanuts, non-living wage. That is what they paid them. And you expect me to come and join them? I better go and sell pure water. I'm telling you, Biafran, that they are now coercing you, forcing you. They can't conscript you. They will not force you. Instead of you to go there, go and sell pure water, you will survive, and you have peace, and you will rest. Do you know what it takes to take you to the war front? If you survive the next second, you'll be praying to God Almighty to survive you the next minute. If you survive the next minute, you'll be praying for God Almighty to survive. The same thing, like that. If you're unfortunate, they capture you. What are the equipments are they giving them to engage these people? What are the intelligence and the scout reports, recce reports, before you send these people out there to go and fight? There are a lot of things that you need to do in order to make their lives safe to attack and to defend or to deploy in any place that you are taking them. You don't just take them to go. You have to recce that place. You have to fortify the place, their base where they're supposed to stay. Look at them in Bronu. One of the biggest military camp over there has been overrun. And you want to go and join them. Look at the leakages of informations, military info that's supposed to be classified. When you move the troops now, they don't know how the terrorists will hear that you are coming. They lay ambush on you. Is that what you are going to? Don't you know that you have infiltrators in the military? Don't you know that the repentant Boko Haram, that Nigeria mysteriously will de-radicalize without 6 months, are there? Even America, with all their sophistication, cannot de-radicalize a terrorist, someone who has been immersed in that ideology and ready to die for it. It will take you only 6 months to de-radicalize him, according to Nigeria, and shortlist them or enlist them into the military. Give them arms to go and keep to protect the civilians. You are joking. You are joking. Thank you. Continue with the video.
Okay, let's listen to the video. But anyway, let's listen.
Day one that I joined the army. So if I am enjoying what I'm enjoying, if I'm happy with the work I am doing, why are my younger brothers and sisters not coming to join me? I will just sit down and be losing our slot.
Army is a very, very disciplined profession who holds everything we do in high esteem. We're very disciplined, we're very professional. That does not also not take away the fact that once in a while you have cases that are not pleasant. But on the average,
You know why I'm happy? The people are getting the message. They are laughing. Watch the women. Are you seeing them? Look at the women. They are laughing. Where is he not playing? Where are those women?
once in a while you have cases that are
Are you seeing it?
not pleasant.
Are you seeing them? They are laughing at him. They say, look at this one. You think we are fool? They are enjoying, according to the Akwa Ibom man or Bayelsa man. He said they are enjoying. I want you, my brothers, to come and enjoy. But they will go. These people go to school. They graduate as a a petrochemical engineer, biochemistry engineer, and there's so many. And when they come out, they will not get job. And when they try to steal one jerrycan of oil to sell to eat, you call them oil bunkers and you imprison them. Eh? I am happy that the message is well passed, well understood, that they are being deceived. They are laughing at him. The women, they laugh. They are laughing. They know. Yeah, go on. So if you finish it, that is and they call him that is G-O. G-O. Go on,
You
Pastor.
see,
Well, just
let me
speak.
just join this. Let me join this. He mentioned that he is enjoying his job.
Mm.
Yes, anybody that is employed or called upon to do a job must enjoy the job that is called upon to do. But he is an officer. If I think the first one that spoke was, I think, a brigadier general. These are senior officers. These are generals. I think the other one, the one that spoke, last, I think that one should be a colonel. None of them are junior officers. They have their allowances and they have their salaries. The allowances they collect, if I am not mistaken, is even more than the salary that they are paid. And for those of them that are brigade commanders, divisional commanders, or people with power, authority, or heading, directorate, or so many of them like that, do you know how they make their money? They are rich people. There are subventions that will come from the army to maintain the barracks for a battalion commander, lieutenant colonel, in hundreds of thousands of dollars to maintain the barracks. And in whole 1 year, they never even buy one more machine to mold the grass. It is the soldiers that will use langa to go and weed. And these are things that they have asked them to do. There are provisions for civilian workers that will come and do the cleanings in the barrack, which is also budgeted. But they will not. They will swallow the money and force the soldiers to go in and clean those things. That is the corruption. That is why he is enjoying. Now, the other rank, that private soldier that is doing mountain sentry for, let's say, standing for 1 hour or sometimes 2 hours. That private soldier, we call it rifleman, that is there in the war front, keeping wake in order not to allow any enemy to take his life. How are they being taken care of? When they look at how they are being treated, even when they fall victims. In fact, when a soldier is in developed countries, when a soldier is captured, the country will not allow that soldier to suffer. They will do everything to organize a rescue to rescue the soldiers. But when they capture the Nigerian right on their soil, what happens? You saw the videos of how they were shooting them and buying them from the back. So when people see all these things, you are an administrator. You are recruited and trained as as an administrator. The other rank are the bulk of the fighting machines that you have in every military. Other ranks, they are for administration. Sometimes for every one officer, that is a platoon, you see 30 soldiers there. For every one officer, you see 30 soldiers there. For every 120 soldiers, you see a major there. That is company commander or platoon sergeant, platoon commander or a company commander. That is 120. For every 750 soldiers, standard battalion, it is just one officer that is commanding them, and is two, I say, a lieutenant colonel and a major. The bulk of it are other ranks. And when you treat them the way you treat them, and people are seeing them, you think that I will have the impetus to say to come and join. If I didn't join, anyway, during our time, it wasn't as worse as it is right now. You don't see us coming out to come and make videos. Everything that we do is within us. The secret will be with us, and it will die with us. That is what we do, and that is how we are trained. Those ones that are coming out to make social media celebrities, soldiers, professional soldiers, how dare you? How many American soldiers have you seen coming out to make videos on how this and this and that? People are being taken care of. People are, even if it is not enough, it's enough to make them happy. There is no amount you will pay a soldier, a man, to exchange his or her life for the country and to only be buried with a flag. I'm telling you the truth. But when you are a freedom fighter, you have a reason for you to fight. You are fighting for freedom. You are fighting for freedom. Instead of you to go and join the freedom fighters, you are going there to join a military that is not going to take care of you. And even when something happens to you, when you become, wounded, a casualty, you'll be abandoned. You'll be abandoned and use your own allowances and salaries to take care of yourself in the hospital. They protested before in the Yaba military hospital. I don't know whether you heard of it. Thank you very much.
That is it. Before we continue, because you cannot be watching while we talk.
Yes, good evening, and my brother Max. We do the Ranya. The only thing I'm saying on this matter is any person that hates himself, let him go and join Nigeria Army. But before you join Nigeria Army, I want you to go and do research. First of all, visit all the barracks, both police barracks and army barracks. Then inquire how much they are being paid. If it is worth you going to die for Nigeria. Musk is talking about when they were in the military. When they were in the military and the time they joined army, there was nothing like internal conflict between Nigeria and Nigeria, or between Boko Haram and the herdsmen. Instead, they went to Liberia or some other country peacekeeping. But if you join Nigeria Army or Nigeria Police now, for you to go peacekeeping in any country, you have to give bribe of almost 2 million to 3 million naira for you to go into United Nations, join United Nations. You have to spend if now maybe it will be almost 5 million naira just for your name to be among the people that will travel out to go and maybe join United Nations. But now Nigeria doesn't go anywhere because they haven't within themselves internal conflict. So if you an Igbo man or a Calabar man or any person from any side of the Biafra and you say you want to join army, are you joining the army to go and fight who? That is the question. It's not just joining army. Who do you want to go and fight? Because they are since almost 70, getting to 70 years, Nigeria had independent. A country called Nigeria was created. It had never been that the army will be going to their town hall meetings, inviting people, calling the people to come and tell their children to come and join army. But I have not seen any of those military who call his or her son to replace him. Like in other countries, like in America, when you go, you see the father and son serve, and some of them are still serving, even in police in the army. I've not seen any of the governor's children, as they are saying, say, we send you a message to your papa. So that music, the message was supposed to say, you come and join army too. Say he's supposed to come and join army. Also, them more children supposed to come and join army. Usoludo children supposed to come and join army. Peter Mba children supposed to come and join army. All these women in everywhere, their children supposed to come and join army. They're supposed to come and join Nigerian army. So why must they be going to the governor of Akwa Ibom? His children supposed to join army. Akpabio children supposed to come and join army. Why are they going to village looking for poor people? Because they marginalize them and make them poor. And now they want to give them gun to come and protect them. Because when they say come and join army, you think they're joining army because they want you or join police because they want you to be the country to be okay for both everybody. No. When you join army, they will share you people 50 army from Ateze, 100 army and police for what do you call him? Tangota. 200 for Tinubu, 100 for Obasanjo. They share the securities. Then the any remaining other ones. Then the other young billionaires, like all these boys who is showcasing their riches, like what do you call them? This Kubana priest and all this what do you call them? Those ones will go and meet commissioner of police and give him maybe about 10 million. Each police they will collect maybe around 10 million naira to get one. If you want about 3 or 4 security, they will give them around 10 million. The IG will sign about 5 police for you. So if you want to go to commissioner of police, then the commissioner of police will sign about 3 or 4. You drop maybe about 5 million to him or 10 million. So this is how they share the police and army security. And at the end of the month, you as a police will be getting 50,000. You'll be using your head to protect your fellow man. When the children are in abroad, in Britain, London, living in the best apartment, in the best house they bought there, eating the best food. They are in America, in their houses. They are not renting. They are not living as a tenant. And you will be guarding their children, guarding their houses. When they if there's anything, they push you into war. If you don't want to remain in guarding private people, then you go and make bribe. They will go and put you on the road. Maybe you go to your commissioner of police and give him around 500,000. He will put your name among the people who will be going to Onitsha to put you on the street, on the road, as a checkpoint, so that they'll be collecting bribe and getting something. Then otherwise, some of those who they don't value anything, they will put them in barrack. Who will be guarding the barrack, will stand on the gate. Those ones will be there, but if they say as a punishment. So if you did not bring return, they will keep you in the barrack, and then there you'll be guarding the gate. You'll be writing some nonsense there. You see, as a punishment, because if they put you on the road, it not bring back some return, 1 or 2 weeks. They will give you as a punishment, and you will stay in the barrack. You will not be going on the road, because when you don't go on the road, you will see pure water drink on the road. So these are what you are applying for as an Igbo person. And this time around is more dangerous that you now will be going to Sokoto, going to all these evil places, and you want to join army to go and fight the Boko Haram, whom you know they recruit Boko Haram, who sabotage the army, and they will find you there. So, and then or maybe they carry you and come east, tell you stay, come and stay in Biafra land. Then you will hold your gun and go and kill this 12 years old child. Imagine you as an able person, you join army, and you go together with a Fulani, both of you wearing uniform, Nigerian army uniform, and you chase an Igbo child, and he enter house, and your fellow army who is come from Sokoto will look at an Igbo child sleeping and shot that child on dead on his bed, and you and this an Igbo man still carry gun and start going home, going back to the barrack with the same person that shot your sister or your brother for doing nothing, and you feel comfortable. And somebody will come and tell you, come and join army. They will be going to the government houses to preach to people to come and join hand in coming to recruit you to come and kill your people. And you stupidly say if you want to go and join, I'm not among the people who say don't go and join. No. If you want to die, go and sign the contract that you want, and you must die. There is no two ways about it. You must definitely die. If there are 100 that join, maybe only 2 will not die. They all must die. Because you cannot tell me that you look somebody shoot your brother, your sister, your blood, your own blood, who did not do anything. They shot them dead and burned their houses, and you remain in that military. And you tell me that you come back, you get home free, and you can never be happy in your life again. You can never be happy. So that is the problem. So let them caution themselves. Who wants to join, let him join. Who doesn't want to join, let him do what? Respect himself. So any person who is preaching don't join, I'm not among those people who preach don't join, you go. Because they know what they're going to there to do. It's either you kill your family or you go to the north and die.
Your background is making a noise. I don't know why the noise is like.
Is that minute?
Yeah.
But I'm not. There's no noise here.
I don't know. There was noise coming out from your background.
From me.
It's not clear. Okay.
Is this still coming?
Okay.
Is the noise still coming?
Yeah. They're going even.
let me mute first. Let me see if it is from my phone. Just check
Okay,
if it's from my phone. Mute first.
your side. It's okay now. It's okay now. So, you see, who no understand the no go no, and the who no know he no go no. Nigeria is over. Is game over. Nigeria is game over. The zoo is finished. It is over for the zoo. Who no understand, no go understand. How where in his remember things have changed. A lot of things has happened. First, they started telling people how to do their social media. When you see some things like this one, don't video, don't show, don't. When you put it, it will cause tensions here and there, and uproars here and there. When you see some, no. And Akin Apopo, Akin Abin Apopo, I don't know the one among them. Join them in that campaign. He joined them in that campaign. Today, they are campaigning for people to join army. I hope Popo will go and join them in that army as well. Or he will go and enroll his children in advance. So as they are growing, they will know they have been sold into army. Who no know waiting they go on, or who never want know, I pity them. True, I pity them. When you look at, they are begging in Imo, they are begging in Abia, they are begging everywhere in Biafra land. Let me tell you, not even Yoruba people want to join the army. Not even Middle Belters want to join the army. So I'm telling you that the breaking news now is that nobody is ever interested in joining Nigeria army again. Because when you join the Nigerian army, Max was even talking about the salary. It's not just about the salary. When you check the statistics, the data of those who die in the hands of Boko Haram, you will see the southern zone, na south. You know, say they don't tell you say Nigeria now, na south and the north it be. When you check those where they always die in the attacks of Boko Haram and the other insurgents, you go see say na southerners that died for there. You no go see original Hausa person. The people where you go see na middle Belters like Plateau, Jos, Niger, Benue. Those people no be Hausa. They no be original Hausa. But today, Hausa don't overshadow them. Fulani come overcrown them. So it's not even about the salary. It's about your security. Every day, those who never die for the hands of these people, they run and they escape. To the point that they even run enter, what is his name? Niger Republic. They run. If you send them to go and attack Boko Haram, they go run, escape into Nigeria, because them going to attack Boko Haram, they will not even get to the point of attacking Boko Haram. Boko Haram will finish all of them. Now, make we not forget, last month, 4 Nigerian soldiers, they comot their head in the public. They make video, show Nigeria. Nigeria no react. Musa no condemn that act. Na so e go be anybody wey God join them. Anybody wey gather mind go join them. Make sure gather mind say you go see, your family go see you when they go comot your head. Take pictures, take video, put am. Your children, your papa, your mama, your wife, they go there cry. Your family go there cry. Why Musa go there busy? They tell you that Simon Ekpa is the problem they have in Nigeria. Musa and the other foolish Nigerians will be busy telling you their problem in Nigeria, the cause of insecurity is Simon Ekpa. Did Simon Ekpa behead the Nigerian soldiers? Did Simon Ekpa execute the Nigerian soldiers? But you can see them come out and cry that they are the ones. Is it Finland today that is shading the turji bello and the rest of them? Is it Finland? But they were crying every minute, every day. Hey, hey. Finland is shouting Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is causing evil. Simon Ekpa is causing mayhem. Simon Ekpa is here evil. Today, ever since Simon Ekpa stopped, what happened? The buying insecurity skyrocketed in our land, in Biafra land. And today, I wonder why those fools are not coming out to tell us again that Simon Ekpa is the reason why the people are dying. I don't know why. The time Nnamdi Kanu was there, they tell you it's Nnamdi Kanu. Today, they say someone, now who are you calling? Who are you calling? They no longer gather in Dr. Damage's platform to tell you how sit at home they kill them, how sit at home they destroy their economy. Your main market has been superhead over bridgehead has been locked for 5 months. Nothing has been done. Dr. Damage is not gathering to condemn that action. Dr. Damage Rudolph Okonkwo is not gathering people to lend his and their voices to condemn what is being done to his people in Onitsha. But if you sit at home against what is being done in Onitsha today, they will gather in Dr. Damage's platform to condemn your sit at home. They will tell you how the sit at home is evil, how the sit at home will take lives, how pregnant people will die, how people will not see food. But today, 5 months, their businesses has been trapped or closed down, locked down. We are talking even lockdown, not even as if they will be asked to resume tomorrow morning. They have any business. There is no business there anymore.
You're
They
talking
took
about
away, they
locking
took
down.
away everything, all their goods, all their stocks. They carried away, even to the point of going to warehouse. They took away everything. You can't see a paracetamol, a tablet there.
Spend all the money they keep in the shops.
Physical cash, they take everything. They took away those that have safe in their shop. They carry the safe. Come out because they cannot open it. They pack the safe. Come out and they say you are looking for drugs. No only people wey no. Those wey they say boutique, they pack their boutique waka. Let's listen to the video. Listen to him again. He is enjoying. He is Akwa Ibom people, coastal people. When you make Asari talk about go join army, make you full enjoy.
And now that I'm speaking to you is 3,000 by some states. Some other states 2,005. Some 2,000. Some 1,005. I've left other Niger Delta states. I've told them their statistics. So let me not bring theirs. Let me talk about Akwa Ibom. As at now, Akwa Ibom is 500 plus. Why is there low patronage, low enrollment into the army by us? Why? That's the question. That's the question I've come to ask. The truth is, as a son of Niger Delta, that we all know what Niger Delta stands for. This is the best for me, and that's why I'm here. This is the best for me. I have no single regret from day one that I joined the army. So if I am enjoying what I'm enjoying, if I'm happy with the work I am doing, why are my younger brothers and sisters not coming to join me? And we just sit down and be losing our slots.
Army is a very, very disciplined profession who holds everything we do in high esteem. We're very disciplined, we're very professional. That does not also not take away the fact that
As they are speaking, I hope you are watching the faces. Hold on, let me put it in this. So be watching the faces, the reactions of the people around there. Just be watching the reactions.
Ndị ọ na-akọrọ bụ ndị na-ama Nigeria.
Okay, thank God.
once in a while you have cases that are not pleasant. But on the average, we have done our duty diligently well to ensure that our responsibilities and tasks are well carried out, especially here in Akwa Ibom State.
Position to target youth leaders, provide them with relevant information about the Nigerian Army recruitment process, both strategic and thoughtful, especially at a time when we are collectively seeking meaningful pathways for youth engagement and national development. As a state, we have always held the Nigerian Army in high esteem, not just as a symbol of national security and sovereignty, but also as a noble institution that has produced some of Nigeria's finest patriots. The Army's enduring values of discipline, loyalty, courage, service are ideals that our youth can emulate and aspire to. We have received your requests and acknowledge the noticeable decline in enlistment for.
Now, I want you to see something. They are calling you to join army. They are calling you to join Nigerian army. Listen, this is the same country.
Remember this Boko Haram issue started.
This is the same country that ever since Boko is when I tell you that nobody have power to arrest these people. When you see they tell you they have arrested 1,000 Boko Haram, they have arrested 1 million Lukarawa, where are they? Have they prosecuted them? Have they said, have you heard that the Boko Haram was sentenced to prison before? Have you heard that? You cannot hear. You will only hear Musa telling you, we arrested the 1 million of them. We arrested the 100 million of them. And the 100 billion have repented. It's always the story. Listen to this man. This is an old video. But listen, because that thing that happened 10 years ago is still happening today. Listen.
Remember this Boko Haram issue started since 2012. Yeah. And I was in the military intelligence that time. We arrested those people. It is my organization that actually conducts interrogation and interview. They mention names. I can't come on air and start mentioning names of people that are presently in government now that I know. Presently in government. That the ones that we arrested mentioned. Some of them are governors now. Some of them are in the Senate. Some of them are in Asu Rock. The intention is to Islamize Nigeria and practice Sharia. And it doesn't matter if some people die. It doesn't matter if you're embarrassed. It doesn't matter if our economy has degenerated. Look at the interest rate. Look at the inflation rate. Look at the debt profile of Nigeria. They don't care. As long as at the end, Quran is at the sea. So some people in this country have this mindset.
For those hoping that there will be a Nigeria or that there has been a Nigeria, there is security or there is you want to join Nigeria Army, you are welcome to Nigeria Army. But I want to tell you, before you go there, I want you to tell your people that you are going to commit suicide. I want to show you something. Listen to this. Because when we they talk, people know they understand. Now, when you catch Boko Haram, carry them go court, Nigeria go tell them make they go house. You they disturb them. I want you to see this. on. Hold on, it's not being translated. Let me see if I can translate. Can't translate it. I can't translate it. It doesn't have translation. But what this man is saying here, hold on. What the man is telling you, if you look here, hold on, let me see. If you can see it, let's see. If you read what the man is telling you in Hausa language, I wish Max is still here. Max would have interpreted for us, but this is what the man said. The video has been there. This man said Governor Dauda Lawal expressed frustration at the Zamfara State High Court of Justice, stating, "We arrested the bandits and they confessed to killing people and possessing weapons. They had contacts in Abuja who assured them they would be released even before being taken to court. However, we received news yesterday that they were granted bail." Is this not the same thing? If anybody can hear Hausa here and they volunteer to come and interpret, you will see that it's the same thing. This is the same thing that happened in Edo State, where they catch one of them and they tell them, say, "If you carry me, go." No, you don't
Cannot
waste your time.
waste
If you
your
carry
time.
me go there, they no go do me anything. Commander go leave me, make I dey go.
And it's true.
So the governor of Zamfara State is telling you the same thing. So what is your problem?
And he
Why don't you?
admitted being a kidnapper. Oh. Remember, he admitted that he's a kidnapper.
Even this one, the governor is telling you that they caught them, they have admitted to the crime, that not only that they kill people or that they kidnap, but they have the weapons, but yet they were granted bail. But Mazen Nam Dekano, you have not caught killing people, is still there. I want people to open their eyes and open their mind and open their head, their coconut rubbish, useless head. Open them, make you understand. And this man is one of the people that is being. This man you see here is the leader of the gang that was caught. It's in the news. I don't know why the thing is not being translated. You for hear your ear, but the waiting I tell you, now so it be. Don't be say I dey make am up. I don't know
But
how to
we
translate
all
this.
know that. We all know that. My that is why on my own side,
Go on, go on.
in all these things we are doing and what we are talking and what we are fighting, if I remember that Biafra had been declared, my mind calmed down a little bit. Because every day I will be saying, had it been that Dr. Ngozo Rewere did not stand on her feet and declare this Biafra? Because for me, the whole plan was not to declare Biafra, and as long as they started pushing IPOB as a terrorist country, and they will not declare Biafra as an independent state now, by now, anything we are doing will turn into terrorist.
Of course,
So,
of course.
but thank God this woman stand Gidibam and declare Biafra and call it a nation. Time will tell what this woman did. Time will tell what she did by pronouncing that word in Finland, by standing Gidibam and saying, no, Biafra must be declared. And then she declared it. History will not forget that woman. I'm telling you the truth. Because if Biafra was not declared by now, church Abasago. Everybody on his own
Television news program says
tent, or is how do they say it? Is everybody
all Israel.
On tent only Israel by now. So we are still talking and fighting and doing all this rubbish is because of what? Dr. Ngozore will stand on her feet and say, we declare that Biafra after they take away Simon. But what would have been our fate with all these things? What would have been our fate? What we are on which ground would we have been standing and be fighting and talking about Biafra by now? So any person that is fighting that woman, any person that is fighting the Otongoza Reveze, except if God of the Igbos and Biafra is not alive. But if that God is alive and that God will fight for that country, that God will fight for that woman. We don't need to go to any this thing. So no matter anywhere they like, they then go. Except God is not alive. If God is alive, for that woman to declare that Biafra that day, she saved so many souls in Igbo land. I'm telling you the truth. For standing on that word. Then people have to meditate about it. By now, Biafra was not declared. All of us in Europe here, some of us would have been in trouble, self. I'm telling you the truth.
Of course.
So leave all these useless people. So any person who want to join, say he want to join army, let him join army. But I promise him that
even police, anything at all, join. Now your risk.
They will kill you. They will send you to the north, and the north will kill you. You see, they will kill you. That is obvious. So anything they like, let them do. That is their own problem. If you want to join, join. But when you join, you have signed your death warrant, because they will send you and they will sabotage you and kill you. See, the first time they are coming to house, they're coming to state, begging you, come and join. If these people join, have 3,000. You only acquire a bond. Number 200, begging you for 200. Why are they not begging you for 200 to go and work in Central Bank? Why are they not begging you for 200 to go and work in Shell? How many share? Why are they not bringing all the whole oil company, the head offices in Biafra land, so that they will employ the Biafrans? Why are they not begging you to go and be the head in the seaport, for you to go and be the chief of the port authority and the employ people there? Why are they not begging you those ones? They're begging you to come and join army, so that they use you and fight your people and use you to go and kill you in the north with the Boko Haram. So if any person who wants to leave any of his relation to go and join, that is their business. There is one that
Cha.
yeah. So they will, if it is something good, they will come down to the south. I'm begging you, south, to come and join. All these fools, criminals telling you that he joined his military. Let him come and he will stand with his children and the wife. Let them come and confess that the husband is joined the military, because he's stealing all those money they will assign for them. And how did they make their money? All these ones that come to up the rank, when they will assign to buy a car or to service a car, they will write the things they did not do, and they will carry the money and pocket the money. When they want to renovate anything, they will carry the money, they will pocket it. They will not renovate those things. That is what he's enjoying and making his money. Not that is from the government, money the government is paying them. You see? Why was the Musa crying that they did not give him visa to go to Canada? Because the money have acquired all this while. He want to go and buy some apartment in Canada. When he resigned, he will move. Already have a house. But because they did not give him the opportunity, he was crying. You are crying, somebody in a land, in your country, you come out in national television and crying because another country did not give you visa to come into their country. Shame.
Useless people,
Look, I beg.
Thank you so
Nigeria,
much. This is my brother.
Nigeria has no mebantanse. Now, let's see what CBN is saying.
Television news program says that Turkey is clearly a terrorist state with a broad reach. It reports that Turkey is supplying weapons to the terrorist group Boko Haram in Nigeria.
Now, listen though. An international news is telling you that Turkey is supplying weapons to Boko Haram in Nigeria. But Nigeria never won or called Turkey or send message or come to TV or send diplomats or call Turkish ambassador to stop. No. But Simon fighting for Biafra has been, the whole world have gathered against Simon Ekpa. Today, Finland, as foolish as that man called Alexander Stubb is, to listen to the France and the Tinubu and they listen to United Kingdom and not asking question, how can Newswatch CBN be telling you that Turkey is supplying the insurgent groups in Nigeria with arms to carry out ethnic cleansing and the land grabbing and the chase people into IDP camp? That one is not making anything. It's not your business. They told you that Simon Ekpa is a freedom fighter. We don't want anybody to fight for freedom. You took Simon and locked him up in Finland. It's only people that are, it's only a fool that will tell you that Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. Simon Ekpa is a terrorist. And why I am bitter whenever I hear people saying this is because when you look at them, they are igbos, fools.
What are you talking? The people you are fighting with are among the people who are calling them terrorists, calling you person terrorist. How much more? It's not a surprise in any way. So, yeah.
Now, let's listen to the full news. Turkey supplying arms to the insurgents, Boko Haram in Nigeria. And nobody is saying anything about it. What is his name? Musa is not coming to talk about it. Shun is not saying, nobody. Obio, Ruben, Abati, Rufai. They are not saying about. Now, before this year end, they will call Rufai in Turkey or in Saudi Arabia and give him one award of the best news journalist in Nigeria that is outspoken.
Says that Turkey is clearly a terrorist state with a broad reach. It reports that Turkey is supplying weapons to the terrorist group Boko Haram in Nigeria. 10 TV host Nashat Al-Delhi reported on a leak confirming an intercepted phone call from a few years back confirming the action. He reported in part, today's leak confirms without a doubt that Erdogan, his state, his government, and his party are transferring weapons from Turkey to, this is a shock, to where you may ask, to Nigeria, and to whom? To the Boko Haram organization. Well, Raymond Ibrahim, a journalism fellow at the David Horowitz Freedom Center and an expert on the Middle East and Islam, joins us now with more on this. Welcome, Raymond.
Hello, Heather.
Are you surprised by this report? What's your take on it?
No, I'm not surprised. And my take on it is that the actual tape that was made that you referenced and you quoted was made apparently in 2014 or 15. And it was reported widely in certain areas in the U.S. and in the West, not so much, and not much came out of it. And the reason, I think, is because Erdogan wasn't so, didn't have his fingers so much in Islamist politics outside of his own nation. But now that we've seen, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, the ISIS Islamic State caliph who was killed recently, and he was found just 3 miles from the Turkish border, which is in fact one of the last, or if not the last bastion of jihadi so-called freedom fighters of attacking the Syrian government. It's brought it up again, the fact that everyone is saying, well, look, he's supporting ISIS. So now we're remembering, and that was, I think, the point of the Egyptian show, where we're bringing back to see that there's some continuity here. It's not just right next door to Syria, to Turkey, meaning Syria. He's involved with some of the absolute worst Islamic terror groups. Remember, Boko Haram, which its name loosely means Western education is forbidden, haram, was basically doing what ISIS is notorious for years before ISIS. So the whole, head chopping, crucifying, massacres, enslaving women and children, burning people alive, Boko Haram was doing that. And one of the things that international observers have been noticing, especially increasingly, is that their armaments, their weapons, are very sophisticated.
I hope we hear him. Wanda Nonini, you're welcome. Gio, you want to say anything before Noni?
For me, all this it's been there for a long time. It's not a new thing. We know Turkey has been a problem supplying these things to the north. Yeah, we know this. We know this other things. But the point there, the government they know what Boko Haram is doing. If the government of Nigeria didn't know, it would have been a different thing. But they know that the armies in Nigeria, how can you tell me a whole army will be in their barrack with all the whole equipments, and about 20 or 30 Boko Haram will come and sack the whole barrack and take the whole of their weapons? So which kind of this thing? It's not a surprise, because Turkey is supplying them. The Nigerian government are supplying them as well. So that is why it is dangerous for our people to go and join anything military or police in this present time, when we are calling the ones that are still serving there to resign because their life is in danger, and somebody wants to go and recruit new. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. So it's not a news. It's not a news at all.
Okay.
That is for me.
Noli,
Can you hear me,
you're
Ugo?
welcome.
Sorry,
Yes, we can hear you.
my dear attack is too much. Can you hear me at all? Yeah, good evening. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? What I'm saying is because Biafra is recruiting army, Biafra is recruiting military people, personnel. That's caused them to be running around looking for people to recruit. Maybe they thought that maybe people will not respond. So maybe they are seeing that people are responding and fear came into them. So the purpose is to distract people instead of joining Biafra army, to distract them to say, come and join Nigerian army. I think that's the purpose of this, because all the while they are not interested in recruiting, because they are so-called repentant army was enough for them. So as soon as they find out that Biafra are recruiting now, then they wake up. They want to recruit people in army or whatever they want to recruit for Nigeria. That's all I'm trying to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. So everything is coming out, or they say the chicken is coming home to roost. This is the country. I know they to talk too much, but make we just watch small things before we go. Listen to this one.
How do you build an economy when the smallest state by landmass that has the highest per capita income with the highest population, right, has the only functioning seaport in Nigeria, while everybody else is left to go home and die? It doesn't make sense. This is the reason why I'm saying to the president that it is economic injustice, and Nigeria is structurally, skewed to favor Lagos economy. And this is the basic truth. The Calabar deep sea port draft has not been done. the documents at the ICRC has been cleared for Akwa Ibom Deep Sea Port project in Ibom. Yeah, the federal government has sat on it because if you look at the structure, 20% of the shares belongs to the federal government, 20% belongs to the state government, and 60% belongs to interested private sector investor. And that 60% was given as a 34-year concession, a PPP with Bolloré Logistics, like 2 or 3 years ago. Bolloré, the French company, ended up selling itself to MSC, Mediterranean Shipping Company. Mediterranean said they are doing revalidation. Why is the federal government not putting as much effort in making sure that they start building Akwa Ibom Deep Sea Port, like they did for Lekki Deep Sea Port in Lekki Free Trade Zone? And now the Minister of Marine and Blue Economy is saying that they are going to, cut investors, and they are doing drawings to see that they start the Bakassi Deep Sea Port. How can Lagos have 3 functioning seaports with a 4th one in the works and every other place is languishing? How
are you getting the... You see, when I sit here and talk, people know they listen because I know be rufai, I know be Shun. I told you, remember last 2 years, Nigeria seaport or Lagos Yoruba land seaport, Lagos seaport got congested. They have to move to Benin Republic. They have to ask some people to begin to land in Benin Republic instead of Lagos. When Calabar seaport is there, when Wari seaport is there, instead that money will come into Calabar land, let another outsider take. Remember what Ahmad Bello said, Uthman Danfodio Abenahu, waiting with them said. He said that when instead you, a Biafran person will benefit, they will employ people from outside to do the contract for them. And the people are not getting it. I thank God people are coming to say it now. People are beginning to understand. This young man, wisdom, or waiting be them, I don't know in them. Yeah, they see me, just they come out to go. Remember the other one in Nebom, or in Menebom. Now, so in the talk before, it be like said they don't want them. If you talk again, you go disappear. That one don't go hide. You know they come out, come talk again. That barrister in Ebom, now so in the court blasted them, they shot them, it don't go in. Now this one don't come out again. How many times it go happen, make we know. You get seaports, they lock them. You get refineries, they block them. You no get nothing. They tell you they are building international road that been waiting 1 million to work carry. We could go from Lagos to Port Harcourt. Is that what we need? Instead of opening the seaport in Warren that were locked, only Lagos, small Lagos, as small as Lagos is, they are opening number 4 seaport now. Maybe before this year end, they go to work. And ask yourself, who are the people importing goods in those 4 seaports in small Lagos, Biafrans? And the goods coming into that 4 seaports, 80% of them are coming into Biafra land. So when you come to Lagos, you spend your money in Lagos, you have to shatter money from motor from Lagos, probably Dangote motor, to bring it for your papa land. And on the process, the roadblock that they mount from Lagos to your papa land, Umuahia, Onitsha, Bini, everywhere, they will be taking your money from one checkpoint to the other. You will pay. At the end of it, maybe before you get to your destination, the motor go fall for road, your container go fall the other side. The goods, people go come jog them. You go lose. Because road ma, you know there. Security kuma, you know there. Who no get here, you no go here. Listen to the boy or the young man as he speak.
And that 60% was given as a 34-year concession, a PPP with Bolloré Logistics, like 2 or 3 years ago. Bolloré, the French company, ended up selling itself to MSC, Mediterranean Shipping Company. Mediterranean said they are doing revalidation. Why is the federal government not putting as much effort in making sure that they start building Akwa Ibom Deep Sea Port, like they did for Lekki Deep Sea Port in Lekki Free Trade Zone? And now the Minister of Marine and Blue Economy is saying that they are going to, cut to investors, and they are doing drawings to see that they start the Bakassi Deep Sea Port. How can Lagos have 3 functioning seaports with a 4th one in the works and every other place is languishing? How do you build an economy when everything is centered around Lagos? Is it because the Lagos establishment is afraid that if there is an operational seaport in the Eastern Maritime Flank, which geographically is better for maritime operations, you're going to have diversion of port operations from the southeast, the south-south, the northeast to Akwa Ibom? Is it because they're afraid of revenue?
Are you getting it? They are afraid of losing the revenue to another person. They are not even that afraid of losing the revenue, because even if Akwa Ibom Seaport will be working, the Warri Seaport will be working, and they build up their own, they will not lose all the revenue, because people will still import and they clear their goods from Akwa Ibom, and some from Warri, and some from Lagos, because people are still in Lagos doing business. But for the fact that they want to frustrate you, they want make you suffer, make you understand. They don't want the seaport to come there. It's not just about the revenue. It's about strangling you, to strangle you economically, and make you to regret being a Biafran man.
Losses, it doesn't make any sense. We have to say the truth to power.
Kevin, you're right. We have to say the truth to power. And thank you for doing that as well. And yesterday you put out a series of tweets highlighting these issues regarding the Calabar seaport. But you also stated in your tweet about the fact that the southeast is the only region in the whole of Nigeria that doesn't have a high pressure transmission pipe for gas running through it. I'd love for you to highlight that as well. And now you've asked the federal government to decentralize port operations to the Eastern Maritime Corridor, so that the southeast and the northeast can benefit. Now, why do you believe that this has been so difficult to achieve?
Oji, it's interesting you ask this question, and the reason I don't know what the Southeast Governors Forum are doing. I don't know what they discuss when they meet, but they
will discuss how to please their slave masters. They discuss how they will please the Fulanese. Finish. If they gather, they cannot discuss how to bring development. They cannot discuss how to prosper their people, how to build industry. No, they will discuss what shall we do so that Emir will be happy. What shall we do so that the people that we sign documents for will be happy. That's what they discuss, in case you don't know.
Critical areas that we must address and we must bring to the table as soon as possible. The Southeast, yes, is the only region that does not have a high pressure gas transmission pipe to take natural gas through it. You have the AKK, the Ajaokuta, Abuja, Kaduna, Kano. There is the second phase of that AKK that goes to Gausu in Zamfara. Now, in that AKK, you have pressure metering and reduction stations in Gwagwalada for Abuja, you have in Kaduna, you have in Kano, and then you're also going to have in Gausu when the second phase starts. That AKK is what the government hopes to extend for transnational gas pipeline through Niger Republic to Algeria, even if I don't think that will be feasible because of the lack of diplomatic relationship between Niger Republic and the Nigerian government in Abuja.
Nigeria. You see, Nigeria, Dr. my honorable minister, I greet you. My honorable secretary, I greet you. I greet you. I don't know what somebody. Now, hold on. Only in Nigeria. Hold on. Only in Nigeria. Now, it's good that all these things are coming out. They say that man that used to be in a voice of the people, he will always tell you are talking. The chicken is coming home, or the chicken is coming home to roost, or the hen cock is coming home to roost. Now, make I tell you, when you are rejoicing, I see people in Abia State rejoicing, celebrating they are building international, they are building international airport. I look at them as fools. When I see them rejoicing, I look at them as fools. Do you know why? You have international, not just an airport. You have Lagos State have international airport, have local airport. You have international airport in Owerri. Plane will never take off from there to anywhere. Even though from there, plane never take off from Owerri to Cotonou. You have international port in Enugu. Plane don't take off from there to anywhere again. When I was little, I used to hear that people travel from there. Not now again. You have international airport in Ebonyi State. That one, I'm not even sure if you can fly kite from that place, because the last time I checked, I saw a video where the herders were grazing their cattle in the airport, and after grazing in outside, they take their cattle inside to sleep. Airport, Ebonyi State. You have international airport. Where do you want me to continue counting? They don't work. They don't work. And the international airports is not that federal government build. No. Like Imo State own, I say I know when I was a little boy, my mama go draw me for hand in the morning. Where did they go do meeting? They do contribution to build international airport. Imo State, Sam Bakwe. So that airport you see there was built by the people of Imo. No single assistance from federal government of Nigeria then. Yet, it was frustrated that it must not be completed. The project should have been finished, a very good, marvelous, mighty airport. But they tell Sambakwe, you cannot build this kind of airport in Imo State. Then, go and find out if I lie. I say I know, because my mama did the quarter that time. See the thing where they suffer. Ask my mama that time. My mama no say he no go enter aeroplane. My papa no say they no go enter aeroplane, but they are doing it because they believe it's a development that is coming. But the North and the South, or the North and the West, and the UK, United Kingdom, they frustrated it. Hey, if you allow them to build this airport, your Lagos International Airport don't become dustbin. Oh. Lagos Airport is Federal Nigeria Airport, but it is generating revenue for Lagos. People build airport with their own sweat and money and effort and strength and labor. The point is that the airport was frustrated. Sam Bagwe was stopped. He was not even allowed to finish the airport that time. The authority, the order was stop, because the plans of the airport, the plan, the airport plan, I don't know, the architectural work or the architectural plan is too much for Imo State. That was the reason it was stopped. And that was the reason the Imo airport was abandoned for so many years until last few years when they come to open it. Only in Nigeria you will see this kind of thing. Only in Nigeria you will hear that a terrorist was arrested and he confirmed and confessed to the crime and he was granted bail. Only in Nigeria.
Only in Nigeria. I hear say 2 policemen they suffer now for exposing one gang wey be say they specialize on selling thieving motor and thief motor. There was told that they were offered 8 million naira bribe. They no gree collect. As we speak, they have been sacked, dismissed from police. But we hear say police.
Is it not the Sentinel Gechukun the Sana Akbarawa Izui? If they bribe you, you refuse to take the money, they go threaten you to go away. Don't talk about Biafra again. Police report something. What did they do? Evil. What did they do? They give them bribe. They don't take. They dismiss them. And nothing go happen. Nothing go happen.
Don't they revisit the matter? Honesty. But that should not discourage anybody from being honest and truthful, because the truth shall set you free, no matter how long.
How many people truth don't set free for zoo before? And they ask question. This man where they here, all the people where they carry come a platform there, they go talk and say, hey, see this one, see this one. How many people don't get justice? And they ask question. This man brekete, abi brekete, no? I think a brekete. We don't see the one where carry come, where police beat somebody in hand, they can't shrink. We don't see the one where police go take their family. We don't see the one where army do. We don't see the one where minister do. Ask yourself, how many of them has he come here to tell you that he has gotten justice for them? The one where they buy in son, the first in son make you accept, say na him be Boko Haram. The boy say he no go gree. They buy him. In come here, come talk him. Have he gotten justice for any of them? Has he gotten justice? Has he condemned Nigeria for sentencing a man to death for defending himself against those that want to buy him? No. He will only always come here dressed like a phone and need to make noise. And people will go and watch him and clap for him.
It takes. My dear, trending on our own who are dismissed because they came here to Nasarawa and arrested armed robbers. They were offered 8 million naira to release. They refused by their colleagues. The vehicles were recovered, and because of that act, again, Mr. Speaker, I am telling you, these 2 officers have been dismissed from service. You don't have conviction. Yet there will be arrest. There will be parade of those who are criminals. What happened to them? They are not even attempt to take them to court of law. I think some people or some heads have to roll. If only we must make Nigeria peaceful and a good place for us to live.
He is just using people's brain. He will come out and talk. You think he's a man. People go there wrong, go give him matter. not to run to make it come publish your matter. Have you gotten justice? I want to tell everybody, those that are giving Sona Akbarawa and Dogechukwu Nkere money to do ID card, I want to tell you that the money where you they give Ogechukwu Nkere, you the Western. Ogechukwu Nkere and Sonny don't have the geno verification machine. They don't have anything to do this ID card for you. The money you are giving them is just as the same as the money you are giving them for security purposes. So you know, so you understand. Oh, we go. I sleep with that. I sleep with that. Man go sleep. So I want make we understand that this Biafra we are talking about on our own, and we must do everything to bring and make it come. True, make it come. Who no believe, continue the follow Ogechukwu Nkere. But the one thing I want make we know, or I want us to know, is this. When you are attacking or fighting Dr. Ngozi Orabaeze, Ngozi Funani, Ngozi Nke, it's not Ngozi, it's Biafra you are drawing back. When you say you go 247 Israel, you are not attacking me, you are drawing Biafra. Dr. Agi secret. Ask yourself, those that are fighting or we are fighting against you yesterday, today, where are they? Who are they fighting for? What are they standing for? The Washington DC is loading. It's loading. Fast loading. We must be there. Everybody support this government anyhow you know. Every department is open for employment, but they know they pay na humanitarian service. That is why nobody want to join. If they pay now, they go they queue to work. If you cannot give 2 hours or total of 4 hours a week for the Biafra you love so much, share my video. Come to space, Mbano. Donate money for where may God show us mercy. We need this freedom, but we have to fight to get the freedom as well. We need the freedom, yes, but the freedom is also in our hand to bring. I will stop this program here. And I must say, I appreciate every one of you who have come today, who have liked this video if you have not done so. I appreciate all of you that have liked, all of you that are there encouraging, supporting, keep supporting. And they pray. If you know God in heaven, pray for God. Pray to God. If you know any power you know, pray that our leader, our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, will be out by May when he go to court. That there will be nothing to stop him from coming out to join us. Okay? Pray also that the same power where you know go release Master Nnamdi Kanu. Instead of using that your power to do voodoo, those wey get power, I don't talk am before. Those wey say they get power, You get power. You go there for Nigeria, get power, come here, come shop, we go 247 witchcraft. But you no go get power. Mazenam the cano dey there. Go use that witchcraft to shop the key, carry and come out to make it day free. You no go do am. Use that your witchcraft, go shop Mazen Simon Epa, make it. Use that your witchcraft to go shop bank, make you day become millionaire. Have to use them for evil. You get power, you dey make people rich. Make me rich, make I get that money, bring Biafra. Now wetin I want. No be to make rich, you go to spread money. We are fighting for freedom. Now, Obi Kubana was celebrating his birthday in another man's land. People gathered. Events, biggest one so far. At least if you say your land dey good, no be for your land dey for do am. Those small business where people walaka here yesterday, now for your land dey for do am. You don't want to bring development to your land. You are busy developing another man's land. When they tell you about the developing your land, you say there are touts. There are hungry touts. You don't want to fight for freedom, but you love the way Lagos is developed. You have beautiful mansions in your papa house, but you know they go there. Rats and rabbits are living, cockroaches, insects are living in your house. And you were enjoying in another man's land. I want to tell us, both those in diaspora, those in Nigeria, those in anywhere, one day, also get me, where will you run to? If it happen now, say Yoruba people say make you go, make you come out, they burn everything where you get as Igbo man, where will you go to? The one called the Cubana chief priest, as big as he is, empty brain. If they go occasion, what did he do? Not to wear Jagaban. He go there, they disgrace him now. He don't run from Owerri, your papa house. You run, go another man land. Go there, support another man. You see how useless they are in brain? They are not thinking, what do we do to keep our land? To build our security? To restore sanity? To have peace? To have security? All they care about is already made. Already made, the one made by another person. You don't. That is why our people are always comfortable. You go to UK, you born there, you are not bothered. When you get UK passport, you jubilate and throw party. How many people get your country's passport and celebrate it? Even you will be Nigerian. Have you celebrated Nigerian passport? Lie. But when you get even common Ghana passport, you go through a party and you are still defending that you love Nigeria. Common sense. Common sense, think. May God give us grace. Thank you so much for watching, and good night from here.
On this day, we gather round to honor the heroes, lest they be forgot by Afra's soldiers.
To all Biafrans worldwide, from the Idoma to the Igede, the Igala to the Ogoni, the Ijo to Wanang, Orong to the Ekit, the Ikwere to the Igbo, and all Biafrans, mark your calendar. A historic moment is upon us. On Friday, May 30th, 2025, the United States of Biafra government proudly invites you, all citizens and allies of Biafra, to a 3-in-1 event to mark the Memorial Day of our heroes and heroines at the first ever Biafra Peace Summit and the inauguration of our DC Administrative Office, a beacon of hope, strength, and unity for all Biafrans.
Government, not the citizen, build up.